Have you ever wondered how the United States government spends its money? In this video, we explore how the United States government spends its money. We'll be taking a closer look at what would happen if the government made just $1 and how it would be allocated across various parts of the government. Let's start with the largest portion of the federal budget, mandatory spending. This includes programs like Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, which support millions of Americans. If the government made $1, about 60 cents would go towards mandatory spending. Social Security is the largest of these programs and provides retirement and disability benefits to millions of Americans. In 2021, Social Security will account for approximately 24% of the federal budget. Medicare, which provides health insurance to seniors and disabled individuals, is the second largest mandatory program, and will account for approximately 16% of the federal budget in 2021. Medicaid, which provides health care to low-income individuals, will account for approximately 10% of the federal budget in 2021. Other mandatory spending programs include Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, which provides food assistance, and temporary assistance for needy families, TANF, which provides cash assistance to families in need. Next, let's look at discretionary spending, which is where the government can allocate funds as it sees fit. This includes defense, education, transportation, and more. Of the remaining 40 cents, about 16 cents would go towards defense spending, making it the largest category of discretionary spending. Defense spending includes funding for the military, which is necessary to maintain national security and protect American interests at home and abroad. In addition to funding for personnel and operations, defense spending also includes funding for research and development of new technologies and weapons systems. Non-defense discretionary spending, which makes up the remaining 12 cents of the dollar, includes funding for a wide range of programs, such as education, transportation, environmental protection, and scientific research. Another important part of the government spending is interest on the national debt. The national debt is the total amount of money owed by the federal government to its creditors. If the government made $1, about 9 cents would go towards interest payments on the national debt. The government borrows money to fund its operations when it does not collect enough revenue to cover its expenses, and it pays interest on this debt to its creditors. The remaining 5 cents of the dollar would go towards other mandatory programs like food stamps, veterans benefits, and other safety net programs. Food stamps, officially known as the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, provides assistance to low-income families to help them purchase food. Veterans benefits provide assistance to veterans and their families, including health care, disability compensation, and education benefits. It's important to note that these allocations are just estimates and can vary based on various factors like economic conditions and policy changes. For example, during times of economic recession, spending on safety net programs like SNAP and TANF may increase as more people become unemployed and need assistance. Similarly, during times of war or international tension, defense spending may increase to support military operations. In conclusion, if the United States government made $1, the majority of it would be allocated towards mandatory spending programs like Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. Defense spending would account for a significant portion of discretionary spending, followed by non-defense discretionary spending on education and transportation. Interest payments on the national debt and other mandatory programs like food stamps and veterans benefits would also receive a portion of the dollar. That's all for today's video on how the United States government spends its money. We hope this has given you a better understanding of where your tax dollars go and how they are used to support various programs and initiatives. Remember, these allocations are estimates and can change over time based on economic conditions and policy changes. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative videos.